Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I remain your favorite lawyer, Clementina E. Ukiri, Esquire. In our conversation today, we will be discussing the procedures for conducting a land investigation. What are the procedures for carrying out an investigation on a land? Now, the procedure to be adopted is dependent on the jurisdiction where the land is situated. We have the Conveyancing Act jurisdiction or states that operates with the Conveyancing Act. We have the states that operates with the Property and Conveyancing Law, and then the Land Registration Law of Lagos. When it comes to investigation of title, the first thing in the procedure is for the lawyer of the purchaser to get photocopies from the vendor, the epitome or abstract of title. Closely review some abstract of title for the purpose of requisition. Requisition would mean questions to the other party. What is wrong with this? Why is this that? Why is that? And then you receive answers. With the document with you, you will go and conduct searches by way of due diligence at these certain places or locations. One, the land registry. So for instance, if the property is in Lagos, you go to the Lagos Land Registry for search with photocopies of the documents you've obtained from the vendor. The court registry to find out if the land is subject to dispute, litigation. Then the probate registry. If the root of title over this land is gotten from a will, then there is need for you to search the probate registry to ascertain the authenticity of that claim. Most times, it is even better to do a wholesome search at the probate registry and every other place, whether or not there is a claim that the property's title is tied to a will or probate matters. Then, the Corporate Affairs Commission. If the vendor of the subject matter land is a company or a corporate soul, then it is necessary for the purchaser solicitor to proceed to the Corporate Affairs Commission to search if there is a charge registered against the title of that property. Could it be that the property has been used or mortgaged for a loan with a bank or used as a collateral for any previous transaction? You'll get these answers at the Corporate Affairs Commission. Now, the purpose of investigating a title is to find out at the registry if the company has a corporate personality, the company has mortgaged the property or there is a charge on it. 3, the persons dealing with the purchaser, whether they have the authorization to deal with the purchaser in the manner they have presented. So, if you look at, for instance, the director's form of the company, the memorandum and articles of association of the company, if you study it, you'll be able to tell if there is a restrictive clause on the directors to not deal with the properties of the company in a certain manner. So if the restrictive clause says that you cannot sell the company's properties, then you should know that the people dealing with you, representing the company, are not in good standing, or they ought not to deal with you in the manner they have represented. After all of these institutional searches, then you proceed to have a physical inspection done over the property. You go there to find out if there is a caveat emptor, a warning sign, a caution placed. You ask questions from adjoining neighbors of the property to know whether there is a dispute, if there is an encroachment, if there are developments, if there is a rumor of a government taking over, all of those things, you need to do a physical inspection, forming part of the due diligence. Then you investigate the traditional history when necessary. For instance, if it is a land situated in a rural environment that is owned by family, then you need to investigate the traditional history of how the land has evolved or passed down from generation up till when a purchaser is interested in it. Having done all of this, it will become necessary after the investigation for the solicitor of the purchaser to raise requisitions, to ask questions for clarifications when necessary. Then, having done that, the next step for the lawyer is to prepare a search report and advise the client, the purchaser, appropriately. So these are the procedures for conducting an investigation, a due diligence investigation over a property. Thank you for watching this far, and bye for now.